Hello everybody, I'm Katie Larson with ShipShape PA. I'm going to be taking you all through a Pilates class today for 45 minutes. You do not need any equipment whatsoever. You just need to have a clear space to utilize today. Awesome, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started standing maybe at the tops of our mats with our feet placed about hip width apart and our hands here on our ribs so we can feel our breath. We're going to go ahead tuning into our breath, breathing in, feeling our hands expand, and breathing out, feeling those hands move beneath the breath. If you prefer maybe a hand on the stomach, a hand on the chest, whatever's better for you. Breathing in, filling our lungs to capacity through the nose. And breathing out, feeling those hands move as we go right through the mouth. Again, breathing in, feeling our hands move. And exhale. Elongate that exhale as we go. We're going to keep it going, breathing in. And breathing out. We're going to move our hands to our lower belly here, continuing with our breath. Breathing in, feeling our stomach move beneath our hands, and exhaling out. Breathing in, feeling into our back, exhale. Engaging our abdominals as we go. One more time, breathing in, and breathing out. Now we're going to add some movements to it, warming up our body. Breathing in, arms back circle, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, and circle them around. Breathing in, arms go up high. And exhale, circling around, pressing our feet into the ground. Breathing in, arms come up. And exhale, arms open up. And bringing your chin towards your chest. Again, breathing in. And breathing out. We're going to allow ourselves to become heavy here, allowing our neck to curl into our chest and rolling down, reaching down. Coming down towards our toes, pressing our feet to the ground. We're going to breathe in. And breathing out, lifting the abdominals and rolling all the way up, rolling our shoulders and our neck. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, arms come down in front of us this time. Breathing in, reaching up. Feeling ourselves lengthen out of the waist. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, arms come up again. Exhale, arms come down in front of us. Following our hands, head nods forward. We're going to breathe in and we're going to roll ourselves down, gently engaging the abdominals for support. Legs maybe softly bent or maybe fully elongated. Inhale, neck and head are relaxed here. On our next exhale, we're going to round through the spine, drawing our abdominals in and rolling ourselves up, ending with the head. Finding your nice tall pose here, pressing into the ground, shoulders lifted to the ears. Circle them back and down. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, back and down. Awesome. Again, inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, shoulders come back. We're going to step a little bit wider here. A little bit wider than your hips here. Maybe as wide as the width of your mat here. We're just going to go ahead and squat to warm up our legs. We're going to inhale and exhale, bend those knees, sitting back, arms come forward, sitting back into our heels. Reach those arms as high up as you can go, as far up as your shoulders are comfortable, peeking down. We're looking at the alignment of our knees with our toes. If you need to, you can touch yourself to a seat. Press the mat away, trying to tear the mat in two. We're going to go ahead, extend back up, arms come back. Shoulder blades slide back down the back. We're going to breathe in, sit back into your heels, arms come high, push the floor away, and we come back up. Awesome, great control here. Again, breathing in, bending those knees. Abdominals are still engaged, drawn in to support your system here, and we're going to rise up, pressing the ground away. Arms come back. We're going to add 3 little pulses here. We're going to go down, 2, 3, and all the way back up. Beautiful. Big circle with those arms forward, back to the side. We're gonna breathe in, pulse, 2, 3, push the ground away. We rise back up, arms circle at the top. Beautiful. Arms go back to the side one more time. We're gonna breathe in, pulse, 2, 3, and return, rise. Very nice. Circle the arms back, standing nice and tall. Arms come back, shoulder blades pull back. Our feet are gonna come even a little bit wider here. And toes are gonna be turned maybe like 45 degrees out to the side. If you have any knee issues, you can go ahead and place those feet forward, maybe a little bit closer together. Otherwise, you're gonna come as wide as you're comfortable with. Arms are gonna come to the side, up to shoulder height. Draw those shoulder blades together. We're gonna breathe in and exhale, bending those knees out in line with those toes. Arms stay out. If you wanna challenge yourself, maybe add some extra weights here. We're gonna inhale, back up, beautiful. Exhale, bend down, and inhale. Shoulders stay right over that pelvis there. We're gonna breathe in, and we're gonna breathe out. If you need to, those arms can just come back into the center. Again, breathing in, and breathing out, continuing with our breath, our abdominals stay engaged. Again, 3 pulses come in, 1, 2, 3, arms to the center, arms out to the side, love it. Arms are gonna come back together, pulsing in the middle, 1, 2, 3, and back to the side with those arms, very nice. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, exhale, press the ground away. Beautiful, last one, we're coming in, 2, 3, rising up, and arms come wide as we reach. Arms are gonna come back down towards the side, and our feet are gonna come back underneath our hips. We're gonna go ahead and turn and face the front of our mats here. We're gonna take another deep breath in, arms are gonna come high above our heads here. We're gonna look towards our fingertips, drawing our palms together and centering ourselves down the middle. We're gonna slowly roll forwards, coming all the way down onto our hands and to our knees. If your knees need a little bit more padding, you can always roll up your mat, maybe a blanket, towel, pillow, whatever you might need. We're gonna have our hands beneath our shoulders and our knees right beneath our hips. Beautiful. We're right here, our spine is nice and long. And we're gonna go ahead and use our abdominals to maintain this position right here. We're gonna inhale, and the right leg slides back as our left fingertips come forward. You can stay on the ground, or you can lift up, okay? And we're coming back to center, inhale. And exhale, other side, you can either slide along the ground or reaching high. Making sure we're not arching our back. Inhale, back together. Again, other side, we're gonna exhale, extend. Nice and long here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reaching nice and long. Centering yourself here. And inhale. Other side, exhale, reach long. And inhale, back to middle. Last one, exhale, extend. And inhale. Everything comes back to the center. We're gonna exhale, chin to chest, rounding our back. And we're gonna allow our hips to come back towards our heels. Forearms come to the mat, and we're gonna look to our hands. And then, like a snake, we're gonna draw our chest forward, pressing into each hand evenly and straightening back up. Again, rounding the spine, pushing those hips back, chin to chest. And rolling forward, forearms pressing to the mat. We're gonna roll through right back into our starting position. Beautiful. If you'd like to, you can just transition into that cat and that cow. Otherwise, continue with those full circles, making sure we're not holding our breath, continuing with breathing in and breathing out fully. Very nice. Breathing in, finding a nice flow that works for you. Exhale all the way through. Pressing the ground away, pressing through both hands evenly here. We roll back through. Coming back forward. and lifting back up to our starting position. Finding our knees beneath our hips again, hands beneath our shoulders. We're making sure we can feel our abdominals engaging in the center. And we're going to go ahead and curl those toes right underneath, as long as that feels okay for you there. We're going to exhale, press the ground away, and maybe lift those knees off the ground, barely an inch off the ground. If you need to, you can stay down on the mat. Otherwise, if you're feeling good with it, you can go ahead and lift. And then pressing those heels towards the ground, we're going to send our hips towards the ceiling, sending our chest towards our lap. Inhale, bend those knees back to that starting position, maybe all the way down to your knees, maybe just hovering above the mat. And we're going to inhale, hold. Exhale, hips to the ceiling. Downward dog if you need to, bend those knees. Again, knees back towards the ground, hovering right above. And exhale, hips to the ceiling. Back to that starting position. Inhale, knees hovering. Hold. Keep your head in line with your spine. And then exhale, hips come all the way up towards the ceiling. Here, we're going to walk out either side, stretching out the backs of those legs here, bending and extending those legs, breathing as we go. Very nice. And then bring your knees slowly back down towards the mat again. Hands are going to walk towards the knees, and we're going to rise up to a high knee position. Again, you can have the some padding beneath your knees if it's more comfortable for you. And we're going to go ahead and reach those arms out nice and long. Your knees are right directly beneath your hips. We're going to breathe in. Then we're going to exhale, bending over towards our right side. Right hand comes against our right thigh. Left arm is overhead. Eyes go towards those fingertips. Inhale, exhale, reach. Feeling the side body lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Draw the abdominals in, feeling that left side engaged, pull you back. We're back to center. Other side, inhale. Exhale as we reach over to the other side. Pressing our hand into our thigh. Eyes gaze towards those fingertips. Pressing into the thigh. Feeling a nice side body stretch on the right side. Breathing in. And breathing out, returning back to that center position. Knees beneath the hips, hands wide. We're going back to our first side again. This time, we're going to reach our hand a little bit further out onto the mat. Left arm or left leg extends, right hand beneath right shoulder. All right. And then we're going to have our left hand right above, reaching up through our left arm. We're taking good care of that shoulder. Right shoulder is down. Inhale. And exhale, lift up your straight leg. If you need to, you're just staying down on the ground. Otherwise, you're lifting up that leg with your exhale. Inhale, back to that starting position. Exhale, back to the lift. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift. This time, left hand can go to the hip, and left foot now, forward, tap, up, and back, tap. Up and over, forward tap, and up, back and tap. Nice arch, tap, and reaching out all the way through those toes. Tap forward, one more, tap back, tap, and if you need to, you can always go back to that starting position and rest. Left foot rests, top arm reaches for a nice stretch overhead. We're going to sweep that arm out in front, and we're going to lift ourselves up all the way up, bringing that left leg in. So left foot is going to come up a little bit in front of you, and we're going to take a side stretch here, right hand overhead as we reach. My left knee is right over my left ankle as I reach for that side body stretch. Breathing as we go. And slowly back up. Left leg comes back in, back to center. Now we're going to go to the other side. So left hand, inhale. Exhale, we're going to reach over to the left side. Right arm extends overhead. Right leg stretches out here. Following up, checking our alignment here, hand on each shoulder, knees beneath hip. We're engaging our glutes here, right? We're going to inhale, lift up, and exhale, tap back down. Inhale, exhale. Bring those feet together if you can. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing out. Inhale, tap. Exhale, reach. Leg stays up, hand comes to our hip. We go ahead, tap forward, inhale. And exhale, back and over. Engaging through those glutes. Inhale, tap. And exhale, holding your body as still as you can. Inhale, tap forward. And exhale, tap back. Beautiful. Inhale, tap forward, last one. And exhale, tap back. Leg comes back in line with our body. Top arm reaches, nice side body stretch, watching eyes go towards those fingertips. We're gonna go ahead, place that right arm down and sweep those arms around to that center. Right foot comes forward and we're going to that side body stretch. On the opposite side, right ankle is beneath right knee as we do our side body stretch here. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're coming back to that starting position. Knees beneath hips, arms wide. We're gonna turn to our side again. We're gonna go ahead, breathing in, reaching up with both arms up here on our knees. So if you need to, you can just do a standing position. Hands are gonna go back to the center, and hands are gonna walk out again. We're gonna come down to our forearms. Hips are wide, or high, not wide. Knees are about hip width apart. Hands are gonna be flat against the ground here. Forearms are resting into the ground. We're drawing our shoulders away from our ears. Beautiful. And our knees come together. We're gonna step our right leg back, making sure that our abdominals are engaged. We're not dipping into our low back here. We're gonna exhale, reach. Inhale, tap down. Again, exhale, reach up. And inhale, come back down. The head is not hanging forward. Tucking that chin in. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, let's do 3 more. Inhale, engaging those glutes. Exhale, back down. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Last one here. Inhale, and exhale. I love it. Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So now left leg reaches long. We're going to inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Tap. Inhale, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Exhale. Inhale, you can also do this standing, leaning against a wall. Exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale up, and exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale, and last one. Love it. And back down. Beautiful. Knees come back together. We're going to come up onto our hands. We're going to step our right foot back. We're up here on the hands. Our toe is tucked under. And now we're going to step our other leg back into a plank position. If you need to, you're dropping down towards your knees, okay? Otherwise, high plank position. We're going to breathe out and send our hips high for downward dog. Inhale, back to that plank position. Exhale here. Stacking those shoulders over those hands. We're holding it here. And again, if you need to, you're dropping down to your knees. You have your options. For the rest of us, we're up high. We're going to exhale, lift up high with those hips. Inhale, back to our starting position. Breathing in and breathing out again. Inhale. Pressing those heels towards the ground, and exhale, back to our starting position. We're going to go inhale, and then downward dog, 3-legged dog, reaching up high with that right leg. Beautiful. And then right knee comes to right elbow. Leg lifts high and comes back in to that opposite or that same elbow. Reaching high with that right leg. Beautiful. And bringing that knee to that elbow. Right leg steps back. And now we come back with those hips. Breathing in, left side. Inhale, extend. And exhale, knee to elbow. Beautiful. Breathing in. Reaching that left leg high. Exhale and knee to elbow. Beautiful. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out, elbow to knee. We're going to step back to that plank position. Placing our knees down. Taking a moment. And we're going to sweep those arms around. And tucking our chin towards our chest. Forehead's on the ground. Relax for a moment here. Catch your breath. Hands are clasped behind the back. We're going to bring those hands together. We're going to roll ourselves slowly up. And now we're gonna bring our legs out in front of us here. We're gonna need some space behind us, so make sure you have a good amount of space near us. If you'd like to, you could always put a cushion or a blanket or a towel, anything behind your low back or your head, if it makes you more comfortable and relaxed as you go through these movements. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Our feet are gonna place down on the mat, knees are bent up. We're sitting nice and tall. And our hands are here, resting on the outside of our legs here. We're gonna breathe in, sitting nice and tall. Breathing out and focusing in on our abdominals, curling back into our seat as we glide ourselves down. Inhale, hold, and breathe out, working our way up. Our hands on our legs here. Nose comes towards the knees as we come all the way up. Inhale, roll, lift up tall. Exhale, curl back. Hands are guiding us. Go as far as you're comfortable with as you're engaging. We're going to inhale and exhale, nose to knees. Beautiful. Rolling ourselves back up, sitting nice and tall, adding some arm movements. Inhale. If you're ready, you can let go of your legs. Roll down a little bit further, maybe, if you're comfortable. Coming forward, reaching forward, knee and nose together. Inhale. Arms reach high. Exhale, big circle. Open up those arms. Bring them around. Inhale. Exhale, roll back down again. Beautiful. Go to where you feel comfortable. Beautiful. Small movement or a little bit further. Rolling ourselves back up. Arms reach forward. Stretch all the way forward. Nose to knee. Inhale. Arms come high. Biceps to ears. Exhale. Big circle all the way back. Hands come back to center. Breathe in. Hands are on legs or off legs. And curling back. Really feeling those abdominals working. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling forward. Stretching over our legs. Nose to knee. Arms up, nice and tall, big sweep around. Inhale. You can always stick with this first sequence if you feel more comfortable, or halfway down, or if you like to go all the way down, stretching those legs out, and arms are going to come up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, arms up to the ceiling, lift the head and roll yourself up. If you need to, you can bend those knees and bring that nose to knee. Inhale, arms up. Arms sweep back to the side and around. Beautiful. And rolling back down. All the way down. Arms stretch overhead, reaching nice and long. Exhale, bend those legs. Arms up. Lift those heads. Roll yourself up. Stretching over, stretching far. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And big circle, open up those arms. Last one. This one's going to take us all the way down to the mat. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Roll all the way down. Sweep those arms overhead, reaching nice and long. Arms are going to open out to the side, and we're going to rest our arms onto the ground next to us. In line with our shoulders here, palms are up towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to bring our right knee and our left knee over top of our hips. We're in a tabletop position. Head is nice and relaxed here. Palms are facing the ceiling. Our low back is pressed into the ground. Knees are up over the hips so you can feel your back pressed into the ground. And if you need to, you can always press those heels onto the ground. We're going to breathe in and breathe out, rocking off to the right side as far as you can control it. Keeping those shoulders anchored onto the ground. Breathing in, breathe out. Bringing them back to the center. Beautiful. And taking our legs over to the other side, we're inhaling. As far as you can keep those shoulders anchored. Exhale, back to the center. Knees up over hips. Beautiful. Back to the first side, breathing in. And breathing out, using the abdominals to draw those knees back over the hips. Again, breathing in to the left side. And exhale, back to the center. Back to the right, breathing in. And breathing out, knees back over hips. And last one to the left, breathing in. And breathing out, back to the center. We're going to go place our right foot down and our left foot down with our knees bent. Beautiful. We're going to make sure our feet are in line with our hips here. Our back is pressed into the ground. Awesome. Your heels are right beneath your knees. You can go ahead and check that there. We're going to go into our pelvic tilts, breathing in, engaging, and breathing out, tilting the pelvis backwards, breathing in, rolling those hips forward for that pelvic tip, and exhaling. Beautiful. Breathing in, rolling in that pelvic tilt, and breathing out. Again, breathing in, rolling those hips under. You should feel your glutes engaging, your hamstrings engaging, and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to raise those hips a little higher, breathing in, pelvic tilt, and exhale. Breathing in, pressing into each foot evenly. Exhale, back down. Toes are pressing in as well. Inhale, and exhale, back down. Getting ready to add on, breathing in, rolling, and exhaling back down. We're going to go ahead and bring our left foot up, breathing in, right leg extends. If you need to, you can bend it, or you can extend it all the way towards the sky. You're going to place your foot down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and lift those hips. We're going to lift that left leg, extend if you'd like, and back down, keeping ourselves engaged right through those glutes. Right leg lifts, extend, bend, and back down, keeping our glutes engaged. If you need to, you bring yourself back down to the mat. Otherwise, you're keeping yourself lifted here. Left leg bends, extends, and back down. Keep those hips elevated. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and back down. Beautiful. Back, staying to this, both sides. There we go. Hip, lift those hips, hold them there. Arms are going to come all the way over. Head and back to the side. And coming all the way back down. We're going to hug those knees in and rock a little side to side. We're going to have another round here. We're going to come back down. Feet are planted back in that starting position. We're going to roll the pelvis under, engaging through those glutes and those hamstrings. Hands are going to come to our side right here. We're going to send our right leg up to the sky, bent or extended, and lower that right leg forward. And about the middle of the left calf, we're going to send that right foot back to the other side. And now left foot, point those toes on the way up, flex that foot on the way down, circling around and coming back to your starting position. Beautiful. We're going to breathe in, point and lift, flex as we lower down, and circling back to our starting position, staying engaged through those glutes. Beautiful. Breathing in, pointing that toe, breathing out, flexing that toe back, and circling back, returning back to our starting position. Let's go ahead one more time, each side. Breathing in, point. Exhale, flex those toes and circle around. Beautiful. Again, breathing in, point. Exhale, lower. If you need to, relax those hips or stay lifted here in that glute bridge position. Now we're going to go ahead, lift that foot up high and back down on the left. Right leg and back down. And we're going to place our hands here, lowering and relaxing through our spine. We're going to draw those legs back into our chest, hugging those knees, maybe rocking side to side. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take our legs back into our tabletop position, knees up over our hips, relaxing our head down. Hands come wide, making sure we can feel our spine pressed into the ground and our abdominals engaged. We're going to support our head with our hands. Elbows are going to go ahead, inhale, lift, curling our chest and head forward, gazing forward towards our knees. Inhale, lowering back down. Exhale, curling, and inhale, back down. If you feel like you're just pulling on your neck and you're hurting your neck here, you can just always bring your feet back down to the ground. Otherwise, knees stay up over our hips. We inhale, curling forward, and lower back down. Exhale, curl, not yanking on our neck here. Engaging through those abdominals. Inhale, back down. Exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. Arms are going to extend forward, and we're going to grab onto the backs of our thighs, and we're going to slowly roll up to our seated position. If possible, you're going to balance here in the middle. All right, inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, press those legs into those hands. And then as slowly as you can, you're going to roll yourself slowly back down as we inhale. Keeping yourself engaged, keeping those hands on those sides. Exhale, rolling ourselves back up. If you can, keeping those feet off the ground. Beautiful. Exhale, rolling back down, holding onto the back of those legs. Inhale, and then exhale. Last one, pressing those legs forward, rolling ourselves up, keeping those feet off the ground if possible. Inhaling, sitting nice and tall. Arms can come off the legs, and we reach forward. Knees are engaged in line with hips, and arms are reaching nice and long. Now legs are going to come down and extend those legs out in front of you. We're going to place those hands behind us, fingers pointing forwards, sitting here, nice and tall. Arms or legs are out in front of us. If your hands feel comfortable, your hands are facing forward. And we're going to go ahead, inhale, lift those hips high, pressing those feet into the ground. Squeezing those legs in towards each other. If the straight legs are too much, you can do the exact same thing with those legs bent and lifting those hips up. All right, so find whichever variation works best for you. Inhale and exhale back down. Stretch those legs out in front of you, opening those legs so that they're at the edge of your mat, sitting nice and tall on your sit bones. Sitting upright here, and again, if this is a little bit uncomfortable for you, you can always put some cushions or a towel right beneath those hips. We're going to reach our arms forward for a spine stretch here. We're going to exhale, reach towards those toes or right between those feet. And as you're reaching out, engage those abdominals, draw them in. Inhale, exhale, rolling ourselves back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, ending with that neck and that shoulder roll. Beautiful. Arms come wide. Exhale, curling forward. Over those legs, reach those fingertips towards the ground. And breathing in, curling our way up. Exhaling, ending with that neck and that shoulder roll. Beautiful. Exhale, reach. Stretching over those toes as far as you can. Inhale. And exhale, rolling ourselves back up, ending with that head and that shoulder roll. Again, exhale, reaching forward. And inhale. Hold for a moment here, and exhale, working our way back up, ending with that neck and that shoulder roll. Beautiful. Arms are going to go ahead and open up wide. Palms are turned down. If you'd like to, you can bend those legs a little bit if it allows you to sit up a little bit straighter. Or you can bring those legs together, nice and long in front of you. We're going to go ahead and do some spinal twists here. We're going to twist towards our right side. Pause here, and back to center. Beautiful. Other side. We're going to pause, breathing here as we rotate, and back to the center, sitting nice and tall. Again, if you need to, those legs are bent, so you can allow yourself to sit a little bit taller. We're going to hold here, and back to the center. And left side. Beautiful. Arms reach up overhead. We reach towards those toes. Big reach forward. Release your necks. Release your shoulders over. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch forward even further. Beautiful. Rolling ourselves up slowly. Bending our right leg. Placing our hands on the outside of our shin. And we're going to go ahead, press our shin into our hands. And we're going to see if we can go ahead and roll slowly down with control. Keep pressing the leg into the hands, help you find your balance. And then from here, float your left leg up to a 45-degree angle. Chest is lifted, shoulders are lifted. Single leg stretch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Beautiful. And switch. If you need to, you press that opposite leg down to the ground. You're using your abdominals to switch. And we're gonna pick up that pace here. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Beautiful. Exhale, switch. Hugging those knees. Exhale, bring both legs together, and we're gonna go ahead and draw our head into our knees, rocking side to side. And if you need to, you allow your head to come down onto the ground. Doing a little bit of a low back massage here into the ground. And then back to our tabletop position. Hips are in line with our knees, hands are behind our head. And we're gonna go ahead and extend our left leg out to a 45-degree angle, turning our chest, left elbow to right knee, and we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. We're not pulling on our neck. We're just letting our head rest in the weight of our hands. We're gonna keep crisscrossing, making sure we're breathing in and breathing out. We're staying slow and controlled, turning from our rib cage, working our obliques here, making sure that we can feel them engage, that our low back is pressed into the ground as we switch sides. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Continue to breathe, continue to engage. Last two. One, here we go. And back. Other side. We're gonna hug those knees back into our chest. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. We have one more. We're gonna curl our chest forward. We're gonna extend that right leg, holding here, holding onto our left leg here. We're gonna do 2 pulses with our top leg to stretch it out. Pulse and switch. Pulse, pulse and switch. Pulse, pulse and switch. Beautiful. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse. Make sure the shoulders stay relaxed. And breathing with it. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, inhale, switch. Last time each side. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and hug in those knees to our chest. Relax our head. Relax our shoulders here. Awesome. Hands are going to hold onto the back of our thigh. And then we're going to roll up nice and slow with control, placing our feet down. And then extending our legs a little bit wider than our mat here. Arms are going to come next to you. If you need to, you bend those knees so you can sit a little bit straighter. Maybe you have a cushion beneath your seat. We're going to inhale, twist. Exhale, left hand reaches towards the right. Other arm reaches behind us. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, twist. And exhale, reach. Inhale, coming back up and returning. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale, back to center. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Breathing in through the nose, sitting nice and tall, and exhaling back to that center position. Last time each side. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Last time this side. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, and back to the center. Beautiful. Sitting nice and tall. Knees are bent if you need it. Hands are going to come back to your side. Feet are going to come together in the center. We're going to shake those legs out very quickly. And we're going to go ahead and turn it around. We're going to go ahead and lay down onto our stomachs here. We're going to place the left hand underneath our head as a cushion, bringing our legs together. And we're going to go ahead, grabbing our right hand on our right ankle. If it's too far away, you can always grab a band or some sort of strap to wrap around your ankle to hold on to. We're going to press our pubic bone down into our mat and squeeze our glutes, pressing our foot into our hands or our ankle into our hand, and feeling a nice stretch in the front of our thigh. Resting our head in our left. Let's go ahead and release, and we're going to switch sides. Right arm comes in front of you. Rest your forehead on your arm. Left hand reaches towards left ankle. We're going to press into the ground here, flexing our foot. Breathing as we go. Make sure you don't feel any pain or straining here. We should just feel a nice stretch in the front of that thigh here. Continue to breathe as you press that leg into the ground and release that foot back down. Beautiful. We're going to take our arms all the way behind us to our side and allow our palms to face towards the ceiling, resting our head on our table or on our mat. And so gently engage your abdominals, engage your glutes to lift your legs. and lifting your chest. If you need to relax those legs, back extension back down. Or if you need to, hands can come to your side and come on up, okay? Arms are to the side. We're going to inhale, exhale, chest lifts, engaging through those abdominals, engaging through those glutes to lift. We're going to go ahead again, breathing in, lowering back down towards the mat. Breathing out, lifting ourselves as high as we can go. Hands again can be at your side to assist in that lift if need be. And if you'd like to, legs can lift for an extra challenge. We're going to go ahead, breathe in, relax all together. Breathe out, lifting ourselves off of our mat, lifting our chest, lifting our legs. Again, lengthening, step back down to the ground. Breathing in, breathing out, and hold. And if you can, pedaling with those legs, swimming. If you need to, relax that head while still engaging those glutes and those hamstrings to lift and to swim. Chin is tucked in, so the back of our neck is nice and long. And we're continuing to paddle those feet, engage, hold, and release right here. Beautiful. Maybe rocking our hips side to side. Beautiful. Hands are going to come next to our head as we breathe in, breathe out, and shoulders come down. Breathing in and breathing out, lifting ourselves up as high as is comfortable. If you'd like to extend in further off the ground, pressing the ground away, and slowly bringing the chest back towards the ground. Again, breathing in. Exhale, shoulders are back, and we're pressing the hands away, extending all the way. If it's more comfortable for you, you only go halfway. All right, you can go right here and then back down towards the ground. A few more we're going to do here, breathing in, fully extended, if you're comfortable with that. And breathing out all the way back down. Beautiful. Again, breathing in for that full extension. And breathing out. Breathing in down to the mat. Breathing out, fully extending. And back down. Hands are going to come back a little bit further back, and we're going to push ourselves up onto our hands and our knees right here. Hands are beneath shoulders, knees are beneath hips. We're going to do some nice cats and cows, rolling through our spine, and then dropping that stomach low, lifting our chest and looking high. Exhale, eyes gaze between those legs. Inhale, stomach sinks low, eyes come forward. Toes can be flat against the ground. We're going to breathe in and breathing out. We're going to go ahead, sink our hips back to our heels. Knees are hip width apart. Glutes are there on your heels. We're going to go ahead and reach nice and long. Hands can be beneath your head or reaching nice and long. Soften, releasing as we wind down. Continuing with our breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly float forward back into our hands and our knees. We're going to go back into our downward dog. Our hips come high, our heels press down towards the ground, stretching out through the backs of those legs, maybe walking your dog here. Fingertips are gripping the mat. Our hips are all the way towards the sky and our chest towards our lap. And if you feel comfortable with it, you can walk your feet forward or your hands back until you're in your forward fold position, letting your spine hang. Knees are bent or straight here. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows here, allowing the weight of your head, your shoulders to carry down. And we're going to slowly let those hands dangle, pressing our feet to the ground. We're going to let ourselves roll, breathing in and breathing out, ending with our neck. And our shoulder roll vertebrae by vertebrae, pressing our feet down and nice and tall. Take another deep, big circle of those arms, reaching those arms high over our heads. Breathing in, breathing out, and releasing those hands down. One more time, breathing in, lifting those arms all the way up. And breathing out, releasing, dropping those shoulders away from those ears. Last time, breathing in. Hands come together in the center, palms reaching, and breathing out, back to the center. Awesome, that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this Pilates session. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you guys need anything, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.